the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just didn't.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 66 yards for him on the ground.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Footing always a concern with the extra points up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Off play action. It's Howell.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Second and 10, Howell.
He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
And some room to maneuver.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Lawrence Cager,
28 yards.
yards.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. He must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Powell on the QB sneak.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
To try again after the sack. Powell under pressure, and they got to him again. Azeez Ojulari. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. It's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Right back to him on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Powell flushed out right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them would be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So the interception set up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
And we've got fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Seahawks at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Room here to run. And he's got this down to the 35. 160 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Another tote for Etienne. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Ready, set. Ultra. Striker, 3-3. Strike,
He'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Travis Etienne.
He scored on the ground and through the air as they have taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass. Been good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
They run it with Chandler.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Powell throwing on first down here.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Looking deep downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10.
Powell. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Howell.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Ty Chandler
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Taken in at the 3. It takes this.
Why can't we ever play no games, John? This kind of fucking shootout. This is exhausting.
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense in working mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half.
You can't be having fun in this game, Joe.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
2nd and 5. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage.
I throw a pick here, you want some zone.
Put the ball right on him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, that's a pick. Good shit. He on top of his ass, bro.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season.
Shit.
His problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
God. I've been waiting to see that shit, bro. Thank you. I just had to see it.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
No, sir. Not even for Jetta.
Spreading the ball around in this game.
Not even for Jetta whole ass, bro.
4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Holy shit, hitting him.
Taken down at the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, rest in timeout.
Just over a minute to go before halftime.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Jeez, bro. I'm still gonna run it.
And they'll run with ETN.
Really?
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Travis Etienne on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Single back PA boot. Jetta is 1-on-1, bro. Throw the high ball. Throw it.
They might try to think about mounting a drive here.
Holy shit.
Get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do line on leave, bro.
Right now, we have to do something differently.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Got a high ball. That's a dive.
Right sideline is complete. And he takes knocks this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna give him a touchdown. Just fucking feel it.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
Ah, when in doubt, man it out.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
I don't know what that does.
2nd and 15 now. Powell. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I hate you.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. One last shot before the break. Howell. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Away from the man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall
Yeah,
halftime tone is a
we'll
positive
see.
one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Second and 4. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
Y'all gonna be confident.
And I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process
Right.
there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He lets
I'm an idiot.
toward the back of the
Oh, shit!
caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown.
No way.
12 on the season. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Pass on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Hilarious.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
I like that.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, shit, murder him, man.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So a 9-incompletion there. He's only got fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And that is incomplete.
And those two
Ah,
just
damn
haven't
it.
seen thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This bitch down,
The
please.
offense begins another drive here. Pretty
Heart
simple,
rate.
Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because
Why is he carrying the ball like that? Is he always do that?
if you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough
Like a
defensively.
stutter go or some shit.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
Good tackle,
And his
John.
defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Got to try
On
it.
3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, man. Hey, they held the fuck out of you.
That they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll
That's a
punt
lot
it
of
away for the
things,
2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
not
a
run
way
to cover
win,
6
but if you're
inches
on
or
offense,
somebody.
you'll take that kind of a run.
Fuck
play.
you,
It's kind of
dude.
stepped up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly,
Same
they're
thing.
pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
God damn it, bro. Oh, that's embarrassing.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Flip it.
Drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Happy to see the best of them.
Powell out of the shotgun.
What's he doing?
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
No, what the fuck? I get fucking hung up on my goddamn.
Does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21
Fuck.
yards.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. But an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
That was good,
This is going to
bro.
wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hit on that last play. The person to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Powell, 3rd and goal.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
This is better. Should have been better.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
This shit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Oh,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
this didn't beat y'all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Air straight pick for Eagles. Jalen Carter. Oh, shit.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Okay.
Now ETN to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Oh, yeah. I like to get on you, huh?
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they
Not
get on
the
touchdown.
Falcons.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Anybody but the Falcons, bro.
They're going to look to throw.
Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That pass is kind of crazy, bro.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one.
Crazy, bro. Ooh.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fan. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Shit.
Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's
Okay.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far.
Got
He was
it.
going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this
Just
one's
free.
exactly,
That's
'cause you know,
bad.
3 is good, 4
That's
is
okay.
excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a
That's
game.
okay.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
Oh!
Battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
195 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Travis Etienne.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Madden, please just give me something, bro. I'm exhausted. I want to lay down. Fucking 52 to 38. Just make something crazy happen for me.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Fuck, I didn't mean to move that guy. Sorry.
The touchdown, but Charles, I look up and
Did not mean to move him.
So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about.
Fucking A, bro. This ain't 30 yards. Fucking
He's
shit.
going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Minnesota.
She is a motor, too. It's only the right cover, too.
Excellent
That's the
execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Let's go, Daddy!
He's taken down.
Fuck, he did this shit all year, bro.
Marcus Davenport.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Jalen Carter.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's promise.
pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Second down, Howell back to pass. He's going to air one out. And oh, it's incomplete.
R1.
6 points, but somehow he couldn't lay it in.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he's over that deep, he's still in position to get a completion. You're avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. It's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Yo!
And this won't get there.
John, that's trash, bro. You got Wi-Fi problems
and
or
this will
something?
remain a 2-touchdown game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but
that's
let's
trash,
be honest
bro.
about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted
I
up
thought
at
you
least a
picked
factor of
right here.
5.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, okay, fix that.
And they'll go again with ETN.
Oh, no.
Still about 40 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
How?
But it misses the target, incomplete. But the other day they told us we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess
Come on, don't give us easier than that, bro.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Oh, that's elite.
They keep it in. They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relatively
Who know not yet to dropping the ball? Come on, game.
He had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
I'll rattle them.
The throw right sideline here is complete, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Foul to the air, 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. And he'll go down at the 26.
2 fingers wide open.
A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Ah, that's why that's last there, huh? Okay, got it.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the
Fuck,
score,
he got me a
they do
man 3
understand
deep.
a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They'll go play action. Howell.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
Jordan Brooks
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, collectively as a defense,
Thank you, Mr. Madden.
Okay. Again, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their...
Thank you, Mr. Madden, sir.
Down he goes again. Losing 10 on the sack. Lead to a 3rd and long. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games and at the start of the 4th quarter we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4 quarters, hours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
look at that clock.
Get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And
Expect it, you know.
He couldn't pull
Bro, you bang this?
And the punters
You bang this, my
Here's
boy?
the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to make it a 3-score game late. That's on target.
Oh!
It's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy
That
of
would've
the
been elite.
crossbar. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Wow.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
I hate it here.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have
I
made a
fucking hate it here.
one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
I knew that shit would work eventually. I knew that shit would work eventually.
For Seattle, 48 yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it first and goal as they
shout out Phil for the double route.
Game-sealing touchdown.
It worked, Phil. I see it.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time in these situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Hey, go here.
One more time with ETN.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Don't you dare, bro. Don't you dare, bro. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. No way.
I'll tell you what, 6'3 and a half, 313 pounds, very athletic. I'll tell you what, very experienced as a run blocker. The hand placement as a drive blocker sustains well, reaches his mark pulling, gets to the 2nd level, and test protection, lacking the ideal length. You better be a great technician with excellent footwork. He has that. Effective punch move, mirrors well. Power rushers drove him back some. As I say, length with David Ojabo gave him trouble in 2021. I project him as the #1 guard in this draft. I thought he was going to be a top 15 pick. If you need to pick into left tackle where he played at Northwestern over a 3, 4, 5 game stretch, your starting left tackle gets hurt, hey, you may not miss a beat there. He may end up exceeding expectations, but 6'3 and a half with short arms, guys. I think would bother most people going into the NFL, whether you can see what you were at Northwestern, which was an elite left tackle. So Skoronsky goes 11 to Tennessee. The Lions, after several trades, are now sitting at number 12, and Adam Schefter has more on Detroit. Schefter.